Welcome back to Anything You Want, the place where we uncover the most intriguing truths behind the glamorous world of Turkish television stars. If you're enjoying our deep dives into the private and professional lives of your favorite celebrities, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and, if you want to support us even further, click on the join button to become part of our family. Your thoughts and comments guide our journey, so share them below as we unravel one of the most heart-stirring revelations of the season. The phenomenon known as Kınsasekleri was not merely another drama among Turkey's crowded television landscape. It was a sweeping tale of pain, loyalty, betrayal, and redemption, a story that resonated far beyond national borders. At the heart of this narrative stood two luminous performers, Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel. Week after week, their characters drew viewers into a whirlpool of passion so intense that audiences from Istanbul to Buenos Aires found themselves enthralled. On screen, they fought, they reconciled, they burned with love. What few could have imagined was that behind the carefully orchestrated cameras, an even more delicate and authentic bond was taking root. It began with shared hours on set, lines rehearsed until dawn, and fleeting moments of laughter between takes. Slowly but inexorably, fiction began to seep into reality. It did not take long before those closest to the production began to notice something unusual. Between the intense demands of shooting schedules and the constant repetition of emotionally charged scenes, Barış and Yağmur seemed to be pulled toward one another with a magnetic force. Colleagues observed the way their eyes lingered longer than required, the warmth in their voices when they spoke, and the protective gestures that emerged almost instinctively. Soon, whispers rippled through the crew. Was this chemistry merely the mark of talented actors, or was there a deeper truth unfurling? Social media mirrored the speculation. Fans flooded comment sections. "Their love feels too real to be staged," one declared. "There's no way this connection ends when the director yells cut," another insisted. At first, such comments were dismissed as typical fan fantasies. After all, audiences have always dreamed of on-screen couples carrying their romances into real life. Yet in this case, the fantasy quietly aligned with reality. Months of speculation finally reached an extraordinary climax when, in a twist no one predicted, Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel exchanged vows in absolute secrecy. Without press leaks, without the blinding flashes of paparazzi, the two actors declared their love in a ceremony stripped of spectacle and anchored in sincerity. Only the closest of kin and a handful of trusted friends bore witness. Reports from those present describe an atmosphere filled with quiet joy, heartfelt laughter, and an intimacy that spoke louder than any lavish stage could have achieved. No luxury halls, no orchestrated publicity, just two people choosing to confirm their devotion in the most genuine manner possible. In an era where celebrity weddings are often monetized into extravagant media events, their choice to pursue privacy stunned the entertainment world. And yet, that very modesty transformed their union into something far more powerful, proof that love, when true, does not require spectacle. When news finally broke, fans reacted as though a collective dream had materialized. For many, it was the ultimate reward. A fictional couple whose love story had moved them on screen had now carried that bond into reality. Twitter exploded with hashtags celebrating the pair, edits of their most emotional Kınsasekleri moments intertwined with candid photographs from their lives. "This is not just acting anymore, it's destiny," wrote one admirer. Another posted, "Barış and Yağmur give us hope that real love still exists, even in the world of fame." Within hours, the story trended internationally, reminding the world of Turkish television's remarkable ability to captivate hearts across cultures. What deepened the fascination was the symbolic overlap between their characters and their real lives. In Çiçekleri, their journey was scarred by heartbreak before culminating in reconciliation. To see that very arc echoed in reality, conflict giving way to commitment, imbued the narrative with almost mythic resonance. Their wedding, modest yet profound, became a metaphor for authenticity in a media environment often accused of manufacturing illusions. By rejecting tabloid spectacle, they elevated their relationship into something timeless. For their fans, the love of Barış and Yağmur transcended the screen and entered the realm of inspiration. Why such secrecy? Analysts of celebrity culture suggest multiple explanations. Perhaps the actors sought to shield their relationship from corrosive public scrutiny. Perhaps they wanted to savor intimacy before returning to the glare of lights. Or perhaps, quite simply, they understood that the truest vows require no audience. Whatever the reason, the secrecy only amplified fascination. Each withheld detail became a canvas for fans' imaginations, ensuring that when the truth emerged, it landed with seismic force. Now, the pressing question looms: will Barış and Yağmur continue their professional partnership on screen? Industry insiders whisper that production companies are vying to cast them together again, aware that their joint presence is a guaranteed magnet for viewers. Yet for now, the couple seems intent on cherishing their new chapter away from the set. And here's where we turn to you, our audience at Anything You Want. What would you like to see? Should they co-star once again in another sweeping drama, or should they pursue separate roles to prove their versatility? Drop your answers in the comments below. We read every single one, and your insights matter. However the next years unfold, the story of Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel already holds a secure place in Turkish entertainment history. They began as colleagues delivering lines on a fictional stage, yet emerged as partners in life. Their trajectory, from professional collaboration to secret wedding, demonstrates that the most unforgettable stories sometimes escape the pen of screenwriters and write themselves in real time. For fans scattered across continents, their union is more than a headline. It is a reminder that amid the chaos of fame, authenticity can still bloom. It is proof that love, when nurtured with sincerity, resists the corrosive glare of publicity. And it is a living fairy tale that binds together fiction and reality, art and life, script and soul. That's all for today's exclusive look at the love story of Barış Baktaş and Yağmur Yüksel, a narrative that began under the spotlight of Çiçekleri and blossomed into a private commitment witnessed only by those dearest to them. Do you believe their choice to keep everything so intimate was the right move? Would you have preferred a grand public celebration, or do you admire their quiet sincerity? Share your opinions in the comments. We can't wait to hear your take. And remember, subscribe to Anything You Want, hit that like button, and if you want even more behind-the-scenes content, click join to support our channel directly. Together, we'll continue to explore the untold stories of your favorite stars.